What's up, guys? This is Brandon of SteelCogs, and this is going to be somewhat of a channel update video. Now, it's been quite a while, I guess, since I've done one of these, and I know a lot of channels don't do them, but I do, so I thought it was time for another one. Plus, I know there's a lot of stuff a lot of you want to hear, so make sure to stick around to the end. First off, I'm just about at 3K subs, so thanks for that. Not a huge milestone. Well, it is, but it's not like a 5,000 or 1,000 or anything like that, but it's cool, so yeah, thanks for that, and here's to more. Now, here's something you've all been wanting to hear about, which is OverPoch on Arma 2. Now, I did play a lot of it back in the day, obviously, and eventually it got boring and I wanted to take a break, and I did. I took a few breaks, went back to it a few different times, and actually still had fun on it. But this most recent series where Tristan and I played, we would get on for like 2 hours and nothing at all would happen. And a lot of that we noticed was due to that people literally never left their bases, because it was a pretty donator heavy server, which I don't mind if people donate to support a server, but and I don't mind if, if they're rewarded for that, that's understandable. But having all donator bases that people never leave and that you can't break into, without glitching or cheating is just stupid. But basically, we never saw anybody outside of their base, really, or unless they were, in armored vehicles. So we decided that we were not going to play, and yeah, we just stopped playing. Now, we're actually trying out CCG again. I guess I probably shouldn't have said anything, but oh well. We're trying out CCG again, and we are actually kind of not too disappointed by the desync so far. That's kind of actually why Tristan took the original break from OverPoch, and yeah, eventually he obviously did get back on, but yeah, CCG was kind of one of the causes for him taking a really big break, and left me kind of alone, and then I got bored too. So now we're trying it out again. We've both agreed that the US servers are going to be the best for us, because then we don't have to deal with low populations. However, Panthera, which is kind of the one we wanted to play, is actually at a lower population. I was actually gonna get on before doing this, but then I realized there was nobody on, so I didn't actually get on, obviously. But we may or may not go and try out some different servers or different maps. But my concern is that it's populated, and Tristan's is that it's not Trinaris, even though I really like Trinaris, and I wish we could give CCG Trinaris another chance, so maybe I'll have to try and talk him into it. But yeah, hopefully I can convince him to get on Trinaris, or if there's another map that's populated, or if Panthera gets populated, because we did play it for a few hours the other day, and nothing really happened, so it's kind of disappointing, but other than that, it was a nice return to the map. So that's basically all there is for OverPoch for now, because I would say, yeah, and also tell me if you would rather see more or less edited videos, or less and more edited videos, and make them more special, I guess, per se. And then, yeah, so next is Rust. Obviously, we've been playing some of that. I haven't actually in the last few days, but I'm sure we could get back on it and have some fun. And yeah, there isn't really a whole lot to say about that. The big update is, well, big. We never got to play long enough, though, to like do a proper crazy raid on people's base, on somebody's base. And yeah, one thing I've always hated about that is just the amount of hackers in it. It's almost like as bad as CS:GO is right now with hackers, and yeah, it's not fun. Speaking of CS:GO, though, the new operation did just hit last night, and yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot to be said about that. It's new maps, new coin, new challenges, and new weapon skins, more or less. I don't think there's a whole lot more than that. I mean, it's pretty basic over and over again. But, it's cool to have some change, and hopefully it'll cut down on all the cheating, because it's been pretty bad lately with all the cheaters, like, worse than ever, from what I've noticed. Apparently, some paid-for cheat got leaked to the free community, probably on some website like MPGH or some shit. And yeah, people basically just spam the fuck out of using it, I guess. And yeah, and VAC hasn't done anything yet, apparently, because yeah, they're still cheaters. I guess I haven't really ran into any since the what is it, the mission came out. or the Operation. Goddamn, I wanted to say Overwatch. Yeah, Operation. I haven't really noticed a whole lot. There was actually this guy last night that was literally straight up like aimbotting and warm up. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually go watch the demo back and throw something in if he was cheating. But yeah, he was like, oh wow, this map really makes you lag, when he was just cheating, or he looked like he was, and he was ass after he quote unquote left the game and fixed his lag, which he probably toggled off. I may record some matchmaking games though on the new maps and then upload those, because why not? And yeah, so that's basically it for CSGO. Now, as far as Arma 3 goes, there's a couple things I wanted to play on that. That new Essaker map looks kind of cool. Now, I held off on playing that, and I still haven't played it, mainly because the whole OverPoch thing on Arma 3 for me just got boring. Not because of the gunplay or anything. I really liked the action. There was pretty good action from what I remember on CCG when I played back in, I think, December is when it was really popular, somewhere around there. But yeah, it was really fun as far as that went, but the building was pointless, and I feel like it's still pointless, whereas in, or at least it's still too early in the game's development, or the mod's development, for it to be not pointless. But like an Epoch on Arma 2, it's really good, I think. So yeah, I don't know, I just always liked that building over the Arma 3 version of it. Then there's also the King of the Hill mod, which I noticed has some new weapons now and new sounds since the last time I played, which I will actually play that time to time if I'm bored. I guess it has been a while since I last played though. But they apparently added new weapons. Like, I was watching this video, I'm subscribed to this guy, John O PC Gaming, I believe is his channel name, and he uploads a lot of Breaking Point and Arma 3 other, squad play videos. They're fairly well edited, and I always find them really entertaining. And I was watching his King of the Hill video he uploaded the other day, and there was some gun he was using where it was kind of like a one-shot kill, but it's like you had to be really accurate with it, and it just seemed like a really nice weapon, and there was a lot of new nice sounds, and it seems like something that's definitely worth checking out again. As I did say though, I have played it off and on quite a bit, so I know a lot about it in the game mode, and I actually would like to make a series on it, but the only downside is that the FPS is pretty shit, because it's on Altus. I think it's always on Altus. There might be some Strata servers, but generally it's on Altus, and it's confined to one area of the map, which is always a huge-ass city, and your FPS gets tanked. Because they add in buildings themselves and the towers, because they stack like four or five towers, or maybe it's just 3. Anyway, a shit ton of towers get stacked on top of each other and cause a ton of lag, and there's explosions and jets and everything else, but overall it's really fun, so I may check it out again. And speaking of shitty FPS, that is actually the last thing I want to talk about. Does anybody actually watch these in 60 FPS? Because I've been using Shadowplay to record, and then Dxtory for the audio, because it's split and I can use it for TeamSpeak and my mic and everything else. And yeah, if anybody watches it in 60 FPS, please let me know, because I might stop recording in 60 FPS, at least for some things. Like CSGO, it's not really an issue, because there's not a whole lot of editing that has to go into that, but for stuff that you need more editing on, it's kind of a pain to do it. So yeah, I mean, if nobody watches it, then there's really no point in doing it, even though it makes me feel better about it, I guess. But other than that, yeah, it's basically it, especially as far as the FPS stuff goes. So yeah, if you guys like this update, or it's helpful in any way, or informative, I guess, be sure to slap a like. And did I really just say that? Yeah, just subscribe. Bye.